NATO still has the outstanding issue of how to deal with the Kosovo Liberation Army. Serb refugees are flooding out of the province, as we've seen, because they fear revenge attacks by the KLA. NATO officials are due to meet KLA commanders this weekend to hammer out an agreement on demilitarising the rebel Albanian fighters. Ben Brown reports from Kosovo on containing the KLA.
It's not only NATO who've been getting a hero's welcome, so too have the rebel fighters of the Kosovo Liberation Army. But when they come down from the hills, there's a shock in store for the KLA.
Put the arms out on the road.
NATO troops, their allies in the war, are demanding that they give up their guns and give them up now.
Have to take the weapons.
This weekend, a meeting of top KLA commanders will almost certainly agree they have no choice but to surrender their weapons. A painful decision, since much of this arsenal was smuggled here at great cost.
It was very hard to bring these weapons here. We have to pass to the Albanian border, you know, and from the other borders. And many people, many of our friends has died bringing this weapon. And it's not so easy just to put your weapon like this and go. So this is one of the reasons that I think NATO mustn't disarm us.
Some KLA fighters may hide their weapons rather than hand them in. Even though the war is now over, they cannot quite believe the Serbs have gone, and getting them to surrender their arms is not going to be easy. So far, British troops here admit they've confiscated only a fraction of the KLA's arsenal, thought to total some 20,000 guns. What they do have, they take to remote fields to be blown up. The KLA asked for their guns to be stockpiled and put safely under lock and key. This is what NATO thought of that idea.
Stand by, firing now!
I think now is the time for them to come out of the hills, to bring in their weapons, to actually hand those weapons in so that we can start to move forward the process of reconstruction and regeneration.
There's still much work to be done. In the town of Prizren today, KLA fighters were forced to leave a police station they had occupied. Their weapons were confiscated by German troops, who discovered that inside, the KLA had been beating and interrogating suspected collaborators. The body of a 70-year-old man was found, handcuffed to a chair. The prisoners who were freed are lucky to be alive. There have been acts of barbarism on both sides here. Neither has a monopoly on cruelty. Ben Brown, BBC News, Kosovo.